everyone. In this video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the important concepts that were presented in Chapter 5, Section 5.1 of your textbook that deals with understanding the concepts, terminology, and rules of equations. So in this video, we're really going to start to focus on some of those algebraic concepts. Not to worry if algebra has not been one of your stronger subjects, I'm here to help you through it. So let's go ahead and define some of the words. I can tell you that there are some terminology that I'm going to be using as I do some of the different videos, so you do want to familiarize yourself with it. One of the first terms that we use is an expression, but actually there is a difference between an expression and an equation. And so when we're dealing with an expression is an operation that's stated in symbolic form. But the key to know that you're dealing with an expression is that there is no equal sign. So if you take a look at this example I have here, s plus 12, there's no equal sign. So basically the expression has been computed and you're done. So there's nothing to really solve for. A lot of the time, some of the things that we're going to be doing when we deal with expressions is we're going to be combining like terms. We're going to be looking to put everything together, but we're not actually solving for an answer. So what we're doing is basically getting something set up where everything in the expression has been explained. Now, we do have equations though. An equation, as you can see here, has an equal sign. When we're dealing with an equation, that's something that we solve for. That's where we're going to find an answer. And when we're dealing with equations as well as expressions, we have variables and constants. So what are those? Variables, most people readily recognize them as the letters that are in your equations. So those can be any letter in the alphabet from A to Z. So here we have our variables as being S. Those are our unknowns. It's not given. Our constants, those are our numbers. So we have our numbers, 12 and 12 here. Those are our numbers. The 20 here, those are our knowns, our constants. So they're the numbers that are given to us. When we talk about terms in an equation or an expression, we're dealing with knowns, our numbers, and unknowns, our letters. And then, of course, when we're solving an equation, what we're looking to do is to solve this. And I'm going to be going through the different steps of how to solve an equation. But the key that you want to remember basically is that the point of solving an equation is to find your unknown. This one that I have on the board here, it's fairly simplistic. So as you're looking at it, you can probably figure out that 8 is your answer. 8 plus 12 equals 20. So what happens is 8 is what we refer to as your solution or your root. Those are what makes the equation true. So it's basically what you've solved for. So that summarizes the important terms and important information that's from Chapter 5, Section 5.1 of your textbook.